The bell above Chen's family market chimed as another customer left. 16-year-old Liam Chen exhaled slowly, his shoulders relaxing as the store emptied. For as long as he could remember, interacting with strangers had filled him with dread. His palms would sweat, his voice would shrink to a whisper. "Liam," his father called from the back office. "Come here, son." Liam found his father sitting beside his mother, both looking exhausted. The family grocery had been struggling for months against the new superstore that had opened across town. "Your mother and I need to discuss something important," his father said. "I've been diagnosed with early-stage Parkinson's disease." The words hung in the air like dense fog. "The doctor says I need to reduce stress immediately. We're considering selling the store." Liam felt his chest tighten. The market had been in their family for 3 generations. His grandfather had built it from nothing after immigrating with empty pockets and a dream. "No," Liam heard himself say, surprising everyone, including himself. "I'll help run it." His parents exchanged worried glances. Liam understood their concern. How could their shy, awkward son possibly manage a business that required constant customer interaction? That night, Liam couldn't sleep. What had he been thinking? He could barely ask his teacher questions in class. How would he negotiate with vendors or handle difficult customers? But as dawn broke, Liam found himself searching online for how to defeat fear and shyness forever. He discovered an article that changed everything. Fear wasn't something to eliminate, but to reframe. Fear and excitement produce the same physiological responses, it read. The difference is merely interpretation. The next morning, Liam created a plan. First, he'd view each interaction as practice, not a performance. Second, he'd prepare thoroughly for predictable scenarios. Third, he'd take small, progressive steps toward his greater goal. Liam started by writing scripts for common store interactions. He practiced in the mirror until the words felt natural. His first customer was Mrs. Diaz, a grandmother who'd been shopping at Chen's for decades. "Good morning, Mrs. Diaz," Liam managed, his voice cracking slightly. "Can I help you find anything today?" She seemed surprised but pleased by his initiative. By their third interaction that week, Liam no longer needed his mental script. Each small victory built his confidence. When the store's main supplier raised prices, Liam researched alternatives and negotiated better terms with a new vendor. When he stumbled through the conversation, he didn't retreat, but noted what worked and what didn't for next time. 3 months later, Liam introduced Taste Test Tuesdays, inviting customers to sample local products. He trembled through his first presentation, but focused on his passion for the products rather than his fear of public speaking. The event doubled their Tuesday sales. When the superstore launched a major promotion, Liam carefully studied their approach. He realized their weakness was their impersonal nature. Despite their size advantage, Liam created a loyalty program highlighting the market's community connections. "We may not be the biggest," he wrote in their newsletter, "but we know your names and your children's favorite snacks." Soon, Liam was collaborating with other local businesses, creating a neighborhood commerce network. Each conversation, each meeting, each presentation built upon the last. The fear never completely disappeared. His heart still raced before important calls, but he'd learned to channel that energy productively. 1 year later, Chen's family market was thriving. Liam had expanded their online presence, introduced home delivery for elderly customers, and participated in community events that brought new customers through their doors. Liam created a section featuring products from neighborhood entrepreneurs, hosting meetings after hours to coordinate their efforts. Late nights conducting inventory became moments of pride rather than tedious chores, as each count showed the business growing stronger. "I hardly recognize you," his father said one evening as they closed the store. "Not just the business success, but the way you carry yourself now." Liam smiled. "I'm still scared sometimes, but I've learned that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's taking action despite it." As the months passed, Liam continued innovating. He started community cooking classes, teaching customers how to use traditional ingredients in new ways. His digital marketing efforts brought younger customers who appreciated the authentic experience the market offered. Rather than fearing the superstore's promotions, Liam now viewed them as strategic challenges to overcome with creativity and community connection. The business grew enough that Liam conducted his first employee interview, recognizing himself in the nervous high school student across the desk. The neighborhood creators section expanded, becoming a destination for those seeking unique, local products not found at chain stores. At home, dinner conversations transformed from worried discussions about the store's survival to excited planning for its future growth. When the local business association invited Liam to speak about small business resilience, he accepted without hesitation, something unimaginable a year earlier. He sought wisdom from other successful shop owners, turning competitors into mentors and building a support network. The store's anniversary celebration became not just about Chen's market surviving, but about its role as a community cornerstone. Alone in the office after closing, Liam often found himself reviewing expansion plans, no longer overwhelmed by possibility, but excited by it. That shy boy who once hid from customers now confidently led community business meetings. The market that had been on the verge of closing was now a neighborhood cornerstone, and Liam Chen had discovered a truth that would guide him through future challenges. On the other side of fear lay all the achievements worth pursuing.